and then it will just come up and just sprinkle the brain, essentially. There's a lot of connections. Serotonin has a lot of receptors versus the other neuromodulators. We haven't quite crossed over into the neuromodulator yet, so it's still a building block. So the third trimester and then like perinatal, there's a big shift here because of growth is one, and being able to prepare the living organism, the child, to receive the actual physical phenomena of sensation, perception. And whenever the serotonin is bad, remember this neurophil, when serotonin is bad, this neurophil will be smaller, and there's no real good edges anymore. So there's just a lot going on here. Serotonin's role here is to determine what is important versus what is not, what stays versus what is pruned out. So these connections, remember, we extracted a specific cell when we talked about OCD and the basal ganglia. A specific cell here, if we just draw out a specific cell, however we want it to look like, it's not that important here. But then if we zoom in, let's just zoom into here, and we have these spines here. Every time this spine receives a connection, it will mean essentially the same thing. This spine right here doesn't receive different connections with different meanings. So whenever these things are not pruned, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of mismatched and a lack of direction, a lack of kind of clear-cut structure here of how to process sensations. And that is diffusion. Diffusion doesn't have clear edges with these many columns, which is why the neurophil is smaller. Serotonin here has to stamp, has to say, cut these connections out, versus refinement. Refinement has clear-cut edges. They have clear connections. They don't have any competing kind of sensations and processes to determine what should I pay attention to. Diffusion is a lot of different weak connections, because the more connections you have, the more competition there is. So there is very poor spatial boundaries. And remember, we've also drew out the signal to noise. What are you going to pay attention to? What is signal to pay attention to versus what is noise? So in the autistic phenotype, a lot of time it looks like this: to the environment, not inside. Inside the living organism, inside the autistic, it's different.